few tries, but I figured it out. Let's just blow that out before I burn my house down. Does anyone else get really excited about something? They go out, they buy it, ooh, smoke. And then they bring it home and then they don't do it for like a year. I mean, that is pretty much what I did with this candle. I make crafty things all the time. I post videos every week. I'm gonna show you what not to do and then what to do. Hopefully this might inspire you to make your own, or it might deter you from wanting to try to make one. So here we go. So here are the products I used. I definitely recommend flakes instead of this big cube thing. It took forever to melt. I also didn't use the thermometer. I used crayons for the colors that I didn't already have with the cubes that came with this little kit. I definitely don't suggest getting the kit because it's overpriced and it's just cheaper to get like the flakes, and it'll take much less time to melt. I can already tell this is going to take forever. So a glass of wine is definitely necessary. So I don't even want to explain this because, spoiler alert, it did not work out. I found this hack online and it said specifically to use a cardboard egg holder thing, but I think a foam one would work, but I didn't have a foam one on hand, so I tried out the recommended one and it did not work. I tried to seal the bottom with wax, let it dry, but it still ended up seeping through. I thought I could make like all different colored candles for my chakras instead of buying specific candles for each chakra. I thought that'd be fun, but it did not work out. This was a bust. And I don't know where the footage went, but I dipped the wicks into the melted wax and then it made them hard and easier to work with. It also helps the candle burn better. And I ran out of wicks, so I found out online if you have cotton string, which I had, you can just use that and it worked awesome. They burned great. Make sure to clean everything while it's still hot. If it hardens, just pop it in the microwave, otherwise it'll be really hard to get all the wax out. Plus you don't want to put it in your dishwasher because it could ruin your dishwasher. So this method was a lot better. I found this online, but it's not realistic to use a square because eventually the wick is just going to fall out, but I still like this candle. So this one is not a DIY mold. This came with the kit that I got, and it told me to pack it with this gray thing it was supposed to come with, but I couldn't find it, so I just packed it with some wax. So then I just put a little bit of wax on the bottom, I let it dry, and then I layered the wax and I let each layer dry in the fridge for like 10 minutes. This was so time consuming. I did love the results afterwards though. Make sure you do this with the wick so it stays in the middle. For the colors that didn't come with the kit, I used crayons, and I could have used much less of crayon. You only need like 1/4 of a crayon to get like the color. Otherwise, the candle is going to smell like crayons. My candle kit did come with one scented cube, but I suggest just getting candle scent and using it at 20%. I didn't have any on hand, so I just used the one cube. So I knew this was going to happen. You're supposed to melt even more wax the next day and put it on top because it divots in the middle, but I ran out of wax at this point from all the wax that I wasted from the first attempt. So I'm just gonna flip it over like so and use it this way. It's not the best candle, but I had fun making it. It took forever, honestly. I would do it again with wax flakes and more scent, and then I would be happy, and definitely an actual mold like this one, but maybe some smaller ones would be more fun. So the purples and the orange was with crayons. Thanks for watching.